YouTube. Today we have another layout update for you, and we have actually a good bit of stuff going on, and let's just go on and start off with these three not really new but pretty old and used pieces of rolling stock. We're not going to use these on the layout, but we actually got them at the Shreveport Train Show. That was back in May 9th. And we're just going to use these for tests, like if we get a new, like say a new weathering powder, we'll test it out on that. So also over here we have multiple graffiti decals. I've actually already used some, which I will show you later. And these aren't made up. They actually saw these on rail cars all over the country. Also right over here, I've had multiple weathering projects going on. This is a Atlas coal car. I've only done this side of it. See there's the other side, clean as a whistle. And there's the other side. I think it looks pretty good. It has to be one of my favorite weathering projects so far. And over here we have the first structure that we've got a lot of progress done on. It's the Pike Stuff, the shops. That's the name of it, and you can use it as multiple things. Very variable. You can make it a little industry, but we're going to use it as a little engine repair shop or facility. And it's, like I said, it's very variety. You can see it in there. There's carved lines where you can cut out a door there if you want. You can put an office building to the side, which I'm actually building right there. And let's see what's on the actual layout itself. So we're going to start at the yard, and through most of the yard, never mind all of the yard, we can move our trains through without ease. We got power in there, so that's real nice. I've been doing multiple switching jobs with my KCS switcher. We actually got a lot of 2-bay hoppers open, and on JWD.com or something like that, it has all these loads for cars, and here we got ballast loads in these 2-bays, and I think they look really good. Very impressive, very good detail. Let me try and get it focused. Yeah, very good detail in that. I'm very impressed by it. And we also, from the same site, we got these scrap iron loads, which looks really good in my opinion. And also, we got more of those 2-bays over there with sand loads. I'm very pleased with them. They look really good. We've also been building up our Chicago Northwestern fleet. As you see here, we got multiple hoppers in the dark green, and over there is the bright yellow. Both this one and this one are new box cars as well. And these two Sioux lines are from Fox Valley, which I've never heard of until now. And they look really good. I'm very impressed by those. Those have to be my favorite pieces of rolling stock we've gotten since the update. And here we got this Norfolk Southern 50-foot box car off eBay. It was already weathered. It looks like he used powders. And here's one of my weathering projects that I recently finished. It's my Conrail boxcar by Walters Proto. I didn't do much. I just lightly weathered it, as you see there. You can't really tell except a little on the roof and the white logos. Also, I missed this one. We got this Sioux Line gondola. We actually got it for 99 cents. It came with the load too. But it was from Canada, so the shipping was about $20, so we paid $20 for it. And this 4-bay gondola, DOW, got it from Pine Bluff, the train show there. Also, we got multiple new flat cars, not the loads with the pipes, but those flat cars are new. And this blue bulkhead, Rock Island, and we got this little small bulkhead, New York Central. And also, I did my first attempt as custom graffiti. It's Ichabod. Many of you might know Ichabod. He's one of the most famous graffiti artists. Most of the time he has a skull with his index finger pointing up. But you know, I'm not that artsy, or I can't do that without looking at something. And I did this at art at my school before we got out, and I'm okay with it. Definitely not the best, but it could have come out a lot worse knowing me. That's about it on new rolling stock over at the yard. There is some at other places. We also got some new engine. We got new engines, the C&W GP15-1. Very nice engine, but the headlights have already come out. I need to get some pliers and move that. Also, we got these two Union Pacific GP38s by Ather and Genesis. And that's it on new engines, but we also, my dad did this. He did some custom decaling on his BN GP15s. He did the patch over it and bought some BNSF decals, put it on there. I think it looks really good. He also did it on both sides, and he did it on the rear. He did it on both engines. We're not completely through with them since the prototype, I believe they marked out the numbers right here, but still looks good to me. Let's see. Over here, not too long ago, we did a little two switches that just stopped. The inside one, we made it switch back into the main, and also, as you see right there, we got a new UP boxcar, high cubed, 50 foot I believe, and also right over here we have this C&W boxcar. We've got a craving in C&W lately. Over here we added another switch, so there's 3 tracks now. You may have seen in one of my latest videos my little switching job with the 4345. This was the so-called grain facility, and you might remember these gray 2-bays, but this Western Pacific and Great Northern we got at Pine Bluff. Here's one of my weathering projects with the graffiti. One of the decals I bought. I'm not too pleased with the weathering that I did, but I think the graffiti looks good. And also over here we moved the switch from heading that way. It was originally, it would switch and head that way, but we changed it to switch this way. Also over this Suline flat car and this Suline gondola are new. That flat car UP is new, and this 62-foot BNSF tanker is new. I really like this tanker because you see it has the reflectors, and that really makes stuff look a lot more prototypical. So moving on over here, we have actually a pretty neat thing going. You may notice that we cut the wood and moved it back here and moved our track there because this is little peninsula here. It's going to be a little area for industries and whatnot, and I think it'll be really cool. We're going to put some industries there, and we might even buy another one of those Pike Stuff buildings since you can do so much with it. It'll look completely different. And we also moved it back here. Most likely the switch will come from right here, and there'll be a switch over, and it'll move on into there for local jobs and all that. And this extension, we haven't done anything since the last video. I don't remember if I showed it in the last video or not, but we probably will extend it on that way because we're going to want a big layout. So thank you for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask down in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video.